we are at the square in Linz. Everything's sort of 1600 and older. Yeah. And we are in Germany. It's very, very beautiful. Or as German would say, sehr gut. Boarding the ferry back across the Rhine. Lovely day. We have rather lovely 2CV. It's be interesting for hopping up. What do you think, Ian? It's a lovely burnt orange colour. Maybe one day we'll have to get a 2CV. 2CV B6 Club. Good morning, Brassic Classics. I've just left Sophia's house and I am now driving through Germany. I'm currently on the Autobahn just outside Cologne. It's a lovely day. It's quite early. It's only 8:44, but I've got quite a long drive ahead. Got to go through Germany, Holland, into Belgium, and then I'll finally reach France in about 4 hours. But yeah, it's looking good. Last 3 weeks have been pretty mad. We were in India for 12 days, which was just completely insane. But I had a great time. Thanks to Phil for that. It was lovely to be back on stage with him. I'll have to post some footage of us playing. But yeah, it was really good fun. India, I highly recommend you check it out because it is, yeah, it's just, I can't think of anywhere else like it, to be honest. I mean, Thailand has similar quirks, I guess, but India is just, yeah, it's one of those places you have to visit. I've just had a lovely week in Germany, and now I've got to get back to reality. Reality being the Volkswagen T25 doesn't like electricity again. So unfortunately that's been sat for probably, if I'm honest, probably 5-6 weeks now. It could just be a battery. It did, in one of the previous videos, I managed to run the battery flat by inflating 5 tyres from it without starting the engine. Not a good idea. So I need to sort that out. And then I really do need to get on with this Fiat 500. Yeah, as you saw in the previous videos of the Fiat 500, I need to get a gas MIG welder. At the moment I've got a gasless MIG welder, which are alright for thicker stuff, but with the Fiat, you know, the body panels on it are like 1.2 millimeters. And the issue with the gasless MIG is the wire you get, I can only get 0.8 millimeter wire, which takes a certain amount of electricity and current to melt it. And that's too much current and too much power for that thickness of steel. So there's an issue there. Got to sort that out. So yeah, lots to do when I get back. I'm trying not to buy any more cars. I say trying because, well, I'm always trying not to, but I normally fail miserably. But fingers crossed, you never know, I might actually succeed this time. But I really do want to finish some of these projects. Yeah, I'd love to get the Land Rover finished pretty soon. I haven't really got that much to do on the Series 3. I've got to get the engine out, as I said in the last video, and remove the crank to do the rear main oil seal. But that is one of those jobs that sounds worse than it is. So I'm fairly hopeful in the next few weeks I should be able to get that done. And that will make me feel a lot better. The problem is, you know, anyone that's got several projects, life gets in the way. You know, it just does. You end up going on adventures, and that takes 3.5 weeks. But you've got to do those as well. You've got to have some fun. And then obviously I'm back today. I should arrive in England about 3 o'clock. and I've got to go and do a gig tonight, so I'll be on stage at 8. So it's busy. Anyway, I'm hoping to find some interesting cars on the drive home today. I haven't got that much time to pull over, but I'll certainly try and film some Autobahn action. Yeah. Oh, another thing, I know the audio quality of these videos has been a bit shaky. If anyone's got any suggestions of good microphones that I can link up to the iPhone, I'm using an iPhone 6, I think it is. So yeah, I'm not particularly up to date really, as you can tell from my cars. Today I'm in the Audi A3. I'm in Sophia's Audi. The last time I did this particular trip back from Germany to England, I did it after the Austria fiasco, and it was the first test of the van after I'd replaced the thermostat and the water pump. So I'm a bit more relaxed today, not gonna lie. That was quite a stressful drive because I hadn't tested it. I didn't know if I'd make it. I did, obviously. Anyway, yeah. If you're enjoying the videos, please do like, share and subscribe. Got lots more coming up. I've also got to show you, which I'll do once I get home and add to this video. I had a magazine feature on the Fiat 500 in the Fiat 500 Enthusiast Club magazine, which I'm rather proud of, to be honest. So I've got to write another one of those for next month's edition. But yeah, all good fun. Lots to do, lots coming up. I've also got lots of other friends with lots of interesting cars I've got to go and do videos on. Anyway, have a lovely day. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye. So we've just entered the Netherlands. I'm not sure if you can make it out, but there's a windmill in the distance. I'm not trying to be cliche. What can I do? It's right there. Anyway, we're about an hour in. All going well. No massive complaints, apart from Google Maps at first was quite intermittent. I was getting to a few fairly important junctions and it was freezing, which wasn't very helpful. But it seems to have had its tantrum and got over it, and now we seem all good. So yeah, this is the Netherlands. I've literally just crossed the border, which isn't a border. It's just a sign that informs you are now in the Netherlands, and it's all very nice. Yeah, I've not seen many interesting cars yet. Finally, an interesting car alert. Here at Brassic Classics, we do like the average, the mundane, the ordinary, and look at this fantastic car. It's a Mitsubishi Colt in, what colour would you describe that as? Fuchsia? Oh, it's going. Oh, no, it's not. Fuchsia purple mauve, maybe. Try and get a view from the side. To adjust the camera as I drive. A bit dodgy. Anyway, yeah, for any fans of ordinary cars you don't see every day, go on, you can go. There you have it. Fantastic Mitsubishi Colt. We like cars like this. Anyway, fingers crossed we'll see more in a bit. Hello, welcome to Belgium. Yeah, we're about 96 miles from Dunkirk, which is where I'm getting the ferry from. So far we've covered Germany, Holland, and now we are in Belgium. I've just come past the ring road at Brussels, which is always a bit of a nightmare, but it wasn't too bad. A bit of traffic. Feels like there's been roadworks there forever, but we're through. I've now got 50 miles straight on the E40, I think it is. So I'm heading toward Ghent, and I've just got to brake for a lorry. Just go around the lorry, and then yeah, 50 miles on this road, and I've got another 50 miles. By then I'll be in France. I'm well on my way to Dunkirk. It's all been very civilised so far. Yeah, it's reasonably quiet on the roads, so I can't really complain. Not really seeing many interesting cars. I did see a Mitsubishi Space Wagon, which was in a kind of a, what colour would I describe that as? A Lake Placid blue, just to go with the Mitsubishi Colt we saw earlier, but I didn't have time to film it because it was I was in traffic. Well, I wasn't in traffic. There was like 4 lanes, and everyone was coming in and out. It was a little bit hairy. I've lost the John Lennon sunglasses because the sun's gone in, but apart from that, everything is good. So yeah, next update will be when I'm at the ferry port in Dunkirk. But I'm hoping there'll be some interesting cars. I've seen some fantastic cars there before I started doing Brassic Classics, unfortunately. But yeah, fingers crossed we'll see some interesting stuff. I've seen Morgans there before, and TVRs, all manner of sports cars and classics. Obviously lots of camper vans. So yeah, fingers crossed we get some good footage later. Anyway, back to concentration. Hello, welcome to northern France. We're about 20 miles from Dunkirk. This is one of my favourite areas in France. As you can see, it's very flat. It's quite barren, really, but it's definitely quite beautiful. Yeah, it's quite a stark place to see. There's some beautiful farms scattered in between the fields, and it's all very peaceful, very nice. And yeah, I'm not sure how much of it you can see, but we're nearly there. Good news, I made it to Dunkirk, and now we're just waiting to go through passport control, and then we can get on our ferry and then back to Dover. So we're about to board the car ferry. So next stop, Dover. This was quite hairy in the van because it's quite big. We're in. So hello Dover. That was a fun couple of weeks anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, watch out for some new content coming up. And there you have it, the White Cliffs of Dover. Thanks very much, goodbye.